Is your 3D printer currently sitting idle because you just don't know what to print? Do you feel paralyzed by the millions and millions of STLs out there online that you could be printing right now? Do you think that your 3D printer is only for printing multicolor articulating dragons? Well, that's why I'm here. I'm here to fix all of those things. Every single month, I scroll through the trending page on all of the top STL sites and bring you the best of the best trending STLs from the past month. These prints are separated into 3 categories. We're gonna have 3 practical prints, 3 quick under 1 hour prints, and 3 art / just generally cool prints. But that leaves 1 extra, and that is gonna be a complete surprise that is just up to me. It could be literally anything. So whether you're looking for some new house decorations, a useful tool, or a birthday gift for somebody whose birthday party is in an hour and a half, I got you covered. If this sounds like something you might like, then let me know in the comments. I want to know if I should keep doing these. You should also consider subscribing. We're trying to hit 20k. And of course, check out all of the previous videos in this series in that playlist down below, and all of the original creators and the STLs for these prints are going to be in that description as well. Now let's get started on our practical prints for May 2025. Should I put the year in there? May 2025. Alright, our first practical print is going to take us over to thangs.com for this print-in-place cable roller. I really like the design of this print. Not only does it look really good, it's also super functional and works exactly as advertised. You can take your super long or super short cables. There's 3 different sizes for this, so pick whatever fits your needs. Roll it up into this print, and then not only is it stored and clean, it also looks a whole lot better than just having a cable laying around. Now, I will admit I probably shouldn't have picked black and gold multicolor silk filament for this, because this is the kind of print that needs a solid matte color, so just take my advice and use a solid matte color if you have one. It's just gonna look better. This print is super easy to use, and I found the easiest way to do it is to take your cable, fold it to as close as exactly in half as you can, take that middle point, line up the channels in the print, throw in the very center of your cable into the print, and then just start cranking on it, and you're gonna see your cable is just gonna wind up perfectly. And then as soon as you need that cable, just grab both ends, pull out as much or as little of the cable as you need, and you're good to go. Plug it into anything you want. And guess what? When you're done using that cable, it's already ready to go. Just start cranking on that thing and it's gonna roll up the cable again, nice and clean. Our next practical print is going to be on printables.com, and yes, that is a wasp nest. Now you could use this as a gag gift and give it to somebody just as a joke, or you could put it on someone's home to make them think they have wasps, but this actually serves a real practical purpose. Red wasps specifically are super territorial, so if they see a wasp nest in an area, they will not inhabit it, making this fake wasp nest a very good deterrent for those annoying little critters. What is their purpose, honestly? Not only is this a super quick print that actually keeps the wasps away, but it's chemical free. You don't need to put any chemicals on this thing. There is no tricks. It's literally just a fake wasp nest that will make other wasps think there's already wasps in the area, so why would I build a nest here when there's already somebody here? It's that simple. According to the creator, an 80% scale on this print is the most realistic size for the nest. This print is also super quick, only requiring 2 walls and a 10% infill. So if you're looking to give those wasps that you have a neighbor so that they get out of there, this is a quick print for you. Our next practical print is also on printables, and it is this beautiful marble Red Bull cup. Now, I get it, this is not a necessity. You don't need it to drink Red Bull. However, you also don't need a cable reel to use a cable, and you don't need a fake wasp nest to scare away wasps. They're just cool things you can make with your printer that also serve a practical purpose. And if you have a 3D printer, that's the whole point. Make things that you couldn't make without one. This handle perfectly fits a 12-ounce can of Red Bull, and it looks amazing printed out of this marble PLA, and it looks even better when you put the only correct flavor of Red Bull in there, apricot. The Red Bull just perfectly slides on into this cup, and I don't think I need to tell you what it does. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. It just adds a handle. But this handle is just cool to have, and honestly it's kind of a flex. If you showed up to work with this thing and your Red Bull in the morning, people might think it's pretty cool, or they might make fun of you. So just know your audience. Seriously, this thing works great. We are now on to our quick, under 1 hour prints for May. Now as always, I have a pretty good mix of practical and just cool prints in this under 1 hour category, starting off with a practical print on Maker World. Now I don't know if you're like me, but every time I try to cook spaghetti, it is always way too much. Every single time I'm looking at that box, I feel like I can just eat the entire box. So what do? I pour the entire box of noodles into that boiling water, and then I end up with leftovers for a week. This print should solve that. This is a spaghetti measure tool, and it's simple. It's a very quick print, taking only 44 minutes, and it just works. Take your spaghetti, pick how many people you're making it for. If you're making it for one, slide your spaghetti through the one slot, and then all the spaghetti that comes out the end is all you're gonna need for one serving for one person. If you're making spaghetti for an entire family of 4, slide it through the 4 spot, and guess what? You have the correct amount of spaghetti for 4 people, and this works in all of the circles. Can you believe that? From 1, 2, 3, and 4, you can pick how many people you want eating spaghetti and make the correct amount every time. This is one of those quality of life prints that I think 3D printing was made for. Just something so simple and so easy, but it's such a smart idea and it just works. There's no moving pieces, there's nothing crazy about it. It just tells you how much spaghetti you need to make so you don't make too much. If spaghetti isn't your thing, maybe USB drives and SD cards are. Honestly, that was a terrible segue. I don't really know what those two have to do with each other, but if you do like SD cards and you do like USB drives, or maybe you just have them and you don't know where to put them, here's a quick solution for you. This is a quick 34 or 52 minute print depending on if you want that USB logo on the top. Either way, it is under 1 hour. And if I flip this little brick over, are you noticing something familiar? Is that Gridfinity I see? Yes, it is. If you're new here, you do not understand my love for Gridfinity, but I have absolutely transformed all of my cable management. I keep way too many cables now, more than I could ever need because of Gridfinity. If you want, you can check out the video all about that right now, but this is a perfect addition to that drawer. In fact, I've already filled up an entire IKEA drawer of cables that I had to start a second one, and that's where I'm going to be putting this print. This one, like all the others, just works. It holds your USBs and it holds your SD cards perfectly, just so they don't get lost. Especially important USBs like the one that have my LUTs on it for all these YouTube videos. That's kind of important and I don't want to misplace that, and it's very small, very easy to do. The same with SD cards. I mean, how are we ever supposed to keep track of these things? They're literally tinier than your nail. Like, those things are just gone in an instant. But now I have a place to put them where they won't get lost and I always know where they are. If you are interested in USB drives and micro SD cards, then you might be interested in PCBs, which we gotta thank PCBWay for sponsoring today's video. Now that was the segue I was looking for, right there. There it is. Fun. PCBWay offers an amazing service where you can upload your STL files, pick from multiple different types of materials that most people can't print out of, such as ABS, ASA, PETG, carbon fiber, nylon, and other abrasives that might just mess up your printer if you don't know what you're doing, and they will ship the finished print out to you when it is done printing. They offer high quality prints. They even offer resin printing for some of those more intricate designs that regular 3D printers just can't do, or if you're scared of resin printing like I am, they can do it for you. And if you're looking for something that 3D printers cannot do, such as CNC machining, they offer that as well. You can get your acrylic or whatever material you're looking for cut out to whatever size you're looking for and shipped right to your door. And if by chance you also need a PCB board, you're never going to believe this, but they are your guys for that as well. Thanks again to PCBWay for sponsoring today's video, and thanks to you for watching this and helping the channel grow. Next up, we have this Rage Quit cover on printables, and this is for all those PC gamers. All this does is add a cover over your escape button, so you really have to think twice before you rage quit. Now, unfortunately, this print did not fit on my keyboard, so you're gonna get a bonus print because it didn't work for me, but I think this will work for a lot of people, and it's just pretty funny, so I wanted to show you. I've also always wanted to do this, so just excuse me for 1 second. Consider that last one like a bonus print. Now we're gonna get onto our final quick under 1 hour print. And it's gonna take us to Thingiverse with this church window frame. Now I told you there's gonna be decorations in this category earlier. This is that decoration right here. I mainly wanted to print it out just because I love this gold filament. It actually looks like gold, so I thought it'd look amazing. Now if you scale this down to the size that I have here, this is exactly under 1 hour at like 58 minutes. We were cutting it close, but it's under 1 hour. Now you can do whatever you want with this thing. You can hang it on the wall, you could actually put it in a window seal and size it to the correct size of your window, or just look at it. It makes a really cool shadow, so you can do anything you want with it. I just think it's cool. Now we are on to our art / just generally cool things category. These could take any amount of time and they could be anything that does not necessarily serve a purpose, it just looks cool. And this is the month of May. Do you know what's in May? Mother's Day. that is a reminder, don't forget about Mother's Day, and here is a print that you might want to give to your mom for Mother's Day. Coincidentally, this is called the Mother's Day statue, and it is a very pretty statue design that I printed out of this marble PLA. However, you can print it in any color you want and turn on that fuzzy skin setting to get a really cool textured finish on it as well. And I decided to print the heart out of red to give it a little pop of color. This is the perfect mom gift right here. It's got the statue that looks like a mother, and it has the hearts. It's perfect. You could even make it more of a big moment and give your mom the statue first and then give her the heart afterwards to kind of say that you love her, you're giving her your heart, you know what I mean? You could also scale this up super big if you wanted to and make it more of a statement piece. Oh, I should also tell you it's going to take 2.3 hours to print out. Now that we have Mother's Day covered, we are going to take a complete 180 and move on to the next print, which is a skull in hands. I wasn't kidding when I said 180. This is like completely different. I printed this out of some black PLA and it has that super cool shiny finish to it. However, you can also print this out in white and it looks amazing as well, like the designer did. According to the description, this is actually a really dark print. It says, "It's not just a sculpture, it's a warning, a silent reminder that every breath brings us closer to the end." I don't know how to feel about that. I just thought it looked nice and it would fit perfectly with my other Skull and Grim Reaper designs that you guys seem to love. This thing does take 5.2 hours to print, and I printed it out of my A1 Mini and took up almost the entire Z-axis, which was pretty cool to see. There are tons of supports to remove on this print, and I wanted to use some PETG as the support interface. However, it added a couple of hours and I didn't want to do that, so I just used standard support settings and the supports popped off perfectly, no issues. So whether you want this print for the meaning and the warning, I guess you could say, or just because it looks cool is up to you. I'm just the dealer, don't blame me. And for our third and final art/cool print, this is by far my favorite print of the entire video. This is the Minecraft enchanting table, and it's just, I mean, come on, this is just so nostalgic and perfect. Not only does it look amazing, but it has a mechanism on the inside that allows the pages to actually flip. The amount of details and the fact that it actually works is just insane to me, and the original creator deserves a boost from you just for that alone. I don't think you understand how extremely tempted I am to print out a giant version of this that takes up the entire build plate just because I can. But if you want to print out this size, which is the original size, it's going to take you 10.5 hours, and that is because it's a multicolor block. And there are going to be tons of filament changes in this print, so make sure that wherever you're storing that poop is empty because it's going to fill up very quickly with this print. But I had zero issues printing it out. I didn't have to reprint anything. All of the mechanism pieces worked perfectly and printed perfectly first try. The block printed out perfectly first try. I mean, just look at this. The colors on this thing are so accurate too. This designer is just amazing because they also put in detailed instructions on how to assemble this thing with a video guide. This person just deserves a boost. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. This print profile is just perfect. And it's honestly one of the favorite things I've ever printed because I love Minecraft. Who doesn't? Especially the Minecraft movie that just came out. Everybody loves Minecraft right now. This would be a perfect gift for somebody too. But I'm not giving this thing away. There is no way. This is going to sit on my desk forever. And there you have it. That is all the prints. Just kidding. You forgot about that bonus print, didn't you? Everybody does. Luckily, I didn't. So I'm going to be bringing you this roulette keychain on MakerWorld. This is going to take 3.9 hours and 4 plates to print out. However, you could definitely combine some of these plates to take a little bit less time and a little bit less plates. The mechanism on this thing is so cool. It's so simple, and I wish I would have came up with something like this. And like the title says, it's a keychain. You can store this on your backpack and take it around with you wherever you need. Now, I don't really know why you need a portable roulette machine. Maybe just to have fun with your friends, make bets or whatever. Or to see who's going to drive or who's going to buy your food, see who can get closer to the right number. I don't know. I just love this thing. It's cool and it works. Now you could use a little bit more of a vibrant red and a vibrant green and it would look 10 times better. You could also use a 0.2mm nozzle and get those numbers just that much more sharp, but I used a 0.4mm nozzle on this one. The assembly is also insanely easy, only using a couple of parts. All you do is put the gear on the back of the faceplate, put the faceplate and the gear into the back piece of the design, put on the cover, and you're done. That's it. Just press down on the top keychain and it works. Okay, now that really is everything I have for you today. There is your 11 prints because we had that bonus print in there. If you made it this far into the video, I just wanted to say thank you. Most people don't make it this far, so you're cool for staying this long. Or maybe it's just playing in the background and you forgot about me. I'm still here. I'm talking. You might be able to hear my voice while you're in the bathroom or doing whatever you're doing, but I'm here and I appreciate you being here as well. If you like this style of video and you liked the prints that I put in this video, let me know in the comments down below. I want to know if I should keep doing these. I want to, but I'm only going to do it if you guys want to, because you guys are what's important. Of course, let me know of any new prints that you want me to check out in the comments down below, or tell me if I just completely missed the mark on this one and you like the previous ones better. Also, feel free to give this video a like if you liked it. It's just a nice thing to do. And also subscribe if you really liked it and you can't wait for next month. Or if you watched the previous months and you thought they were cool, then maybe you should subscribe so you don't miss the future months and you get notified. You know what I'm saying? It'd just be cool if you did it, that's all. No big deal. I don't care. What I do care about is that you have a great rest of your day, and you should check out some of my other videos, and I will see you later on the next video. Or you'll see me from the past on a previous video. I don't know, it's up to you really on what you decide to do, but have a good rest of your day.